Hi there, it's Tony here, and today I'm just going to be sharing a little video with you about living a purposeful life. Now, what does that actually mean to be living a purposeful life? Well, quite simply, it means living your life on purpose. In other words, you're going to achieve something. You're not just drifting along and seeing where the current's going to take you. You've got an aim, you've got a goal. You've got a purpose for your life, okay? So what can we do to help us with that? Now, there's quite a few areas that we can go into for creating that purposeful life. The first one that I want you to think about and think about really hard is finding the thing that you're really passionate about. What are the things that you really enjoy doing? Because if you're doing the things that you love to do, it's going to reflect through in every area of your life. Whereas if you're doing things for your living and the areas where you're not looking forward to going to work, not looking forward to spending time with other people, doing things that you don't really want to do, you're going to find it a struggle. You're going to lose that zest for life, okay, the joy of actually going out and going to work. Now, for myself, I love doing what I do now. However, prior to that, before I actually retired, I was in a job for 19 years working on the railways and I couldn't stand it. But I stayed there for 19 years because I didn't know any different. Or maybe I did know different, but I just chose to ignore it. So find out the things that you're passionate about and do it. You may have to take a small drop in income initially, but it's only temporary. And the rewards that you get back from that far, far outweigh it. Another area where to help you live on purpose is to live a life full of gratitude. What do we mean by gratitude? Just be grateful. The sun's shining today. The sky's blue. We had a rainstorm last night. The gardens needed it. Okay? Today is the anniversary of Charlie dying, my Springer Spaniel, who I love dearly. Okay? It's not about bemoaning the fact that we've lost Charlie. It's about remembering the fact, the amount of joy that he gave us, the amount of wisdom that he gave us, and how he got unconditional love for us. And we have to be grateful for that. Where else can we look to live a purposeful life? Have meaningful relationships. Surround yourself with people that have got the same vibes as you, that are on the same positivity as you. Don't surround yourself with negative people. Don't surround yourself with naysayers, people that pull you down. Back in the forces days, they used to call this banter, but really, I think a lot of it was an excuse for bullying. Okay, so bullying can be disguised as banter sometimes. Sometimes banter's just fun. Okay, other times it can step over that mark. So where else can we really start to grow with our meaningful relationships? Well, a meaningful relationship is one that's giving you something, not just you giving that, not a vampire, not somebody that's a parasite that's just taking stuff from you. If you're in a personal relationship and you're unhappy, have the balls to get out of it. Again, my own experience, I was in a relationship, my last marriage, for nearly 20 years. The last few years of that marriage, I knew that I should have got out of it quite a long time, and I was stayed there hoping that things would get better. It was a toxic relationship. Eventually came to the decision that we would both be living a happier life, but separately, because we were both unhappy. She wasn't happy with me and I wasn't happy with her, and we were just butting heads all the time. So it's obvious, isn't it? Go separate ways and both live happy lives, and I hope that she's living a happy life now. I really do. Embrace personal growth. What I've just said to you is personal growth, not having any bitterness. Okay? Letting go of the bitterness and realising that we're put on this earth to grow. Everything's about growth. We grow as a person, we grow as a family, we grow as a business, we grow athletically, all these different areas of our lives. And another area where we really have to get things right. Now, my business is called Balance Coaching, and it took me 2 years to come up with that name for my business. But now I really understand what it means, because we have to have balance in these different areas. Something that I learned through holistic mindset coaching. I'm going to use the mnemonic IMESP. I stands for intuition, using your intuition. We have to get our intuition to the fore. We have to trust our intuition and use it. Then we come to M, which is for metaphoric. So everything that we do, what does it mean to you? We don't go to work to get paid. Some of you may, but we go to work for what it gives us. What does that money give you? It gives you the ability to treat people. It gives you the ability to treat yourself. It gives you the ability to maybe give to a charity, whatever. So what does it mean to you? E is for emotional. We've got to get our emotional balance right. We don't want to be in a situation where we're victims. We don't want to be in the situation where we're feeling down. We've got to lift our levels up and feel good about ourselves. So that's on the emotional level. We've got to get that in balance because it can drag you back down. Then we come to a spiritual level. What do we mean by spirituality? It can mean anything that you want. Okay? It doesn't have to be Church of England or Muslim or Jewish or Sikh or any other religion. Spirit means getting in touch with yourself, with what is going on deep on the inside. And if you really want to get deep and heavy, it's getting into the universe, into metaphysics, and also into your faith. And then finally, physically, we've got to be in balance physically. So we've got to be fit and healthy. Because if we're missing out on any of these areas, our life is not in balance. Therefore, we're going to struggle to live a purposeful life. So, what are you going to do about it? Well, one thing that you can do about it is come and join us on a webinar on the first Thursday of July, where I'll be going through a few things. That's at dinner time on a Thursday. We'd love to see you there, where we're going to share some great information with you. But take a look at your life. Work out the things that you really love doing. Look at your personal development. How can you grow? How can you become better? How can you improve your knowledge about your business? How can you improve your knowledge about your family? How can we get balance? How can we show gratitude? How can we live in gratitude? All these areas are part of our life. Anyway, I hope that's been of use to you. I hope you have an absolutely brilliant day, and we'll speak to you again soon. Cheers.